Hello, everyone. Well, hello. How are you guys? Happy Thursday to you. It has been a full week since we have had a chance to hang out. I missed you guys, and I hope you guys have had a good week. And maybe that you missed me a little bit too. You didn't forget about me. So, hello. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And I'm happy to catch up and talk about how your week is gone. And also, I have a ton of stuff to share with you. So I've got some updates, some information, some new stuff to share with you, some shopkeeping that I did. So now I have stuff to share with you from that. So hello. Let's see who is here. Hello, Valeria. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? I certainly hope you are feeling better. Hello, Deborah from Nashville. Hello, Rhonda from Enola. Hello, Ruth P. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Gayleen. Hello, Jody. Finally, Thursday. Hello, Carrie. She says, welcome back, Angela. We missed you on Monday. I missed you guys too. Hello, Linda. Hello, Carla. Hello, Sarah D. Just came back from back to school shopping, mostly shoes and just a few supplies, and got lucky. My husband's trombone is in great shape. No service needed, just a new mouthpiece. That is really good news. Well, it's always so nice when that happens. You don't have to rent an instrument or find one. Hello, Sharon. Carla. We missed Angela Monday. Thank you. Hello, Judy. Hello, April. Hello, Sherry. She says, hit that thumbs up button, everybody. Thank you, Sherry. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Alice. Hello, Rhonda. Stephanie. Missed everybody on Monday. Hello, Tina. Hello, Debbie from Illinois. Hello, Kay. Missed you, Angela. Hope you had a good time. Hello, Janet. Leanne, thank you so much. Leanne gave us a super chat. Thank you so much, Leanne. That is super nice of you. Thank you very, very much. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kathy again. Hello, Amy. Doing some English paper piecing, hexie stitching. I love it. Hello, Carrie S. Hello, Vicki. Hello. So yes, we went on a little bit of a camping trip. So the last time I saw you was a week ago today. It was last Thursday. We had a fabulous live stream. Laurie joined us. It was so nice for her to jump in. And we had lots of the vintage information and lots of new stuff that had arrived in the shop. So it was a really fun live stream. Like it had a really good vibe to it. I always love it when we have a nice positive live stream like that. So last week was a fabulous live stream. And then after the live stream, my daughter Dee had a volleyball scrimmage that night. And so we went to watch that. Go back and watch it run. It was really fun. Lots of chatting, lots of information being shared about Bee Vintage and Prairie, which starts on Monday. I'm in a small panic about that. So we went to the scrimmage to watch that. Well, we get there and my daughter comes up to me and she goes, oh, by the way, I just found out that it's a parent-player scrimmage. I was like, what? I have flip-flops on. I have jeans on. Like I don't have tennis shoes on. So I was like, what? And so I played volleyball last Thursday in my flip-flops against my daughter. And that night, my shoulder really hurt. So that was a little funny story just about how much older I'm getting and how out of shape I am. And then Friday, we left for our camping trip. So we went camping up in Door County, Wisconsin, which is one of our favorite places to go. It's been a long, long time since we've been there. And it's the first time that my little one has been camping. So she was super excited. She barely got any sleep. She's still a little bit of a monster after getting back, just because I think she's still catching up on sleep. But she could not fall asleep the first night, and she woke up at the crack of dawn the first morning. She was super excited to be camping. And we did lots of lake stuff, and we did lots of really, really fun stuff. I shared a picture on our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. Got lots of ice cream. I mean, it was just a lot of fun. I have to show you. So this is her on the way there. She just clonked out, fell asleep, was very tired. And when we got there, she climbed up on this rock and she sat there just looking at the water for about 5 minutes. This is not a posed picture. This is what she did. Like, she was in awe of the lake. She just sat there for about 5 minutes and just looked at the water. It was the cutest thing. And then, let me see if I can, these are the older two sisters having some sister time. I turned around and they were off talking by themselves, so I had to snap a picture. And then, of course, I had to get a picture of the brothers, too. And then, I'm not going to share, like, all of our pictures, but I wanted to find a decent family picture. I don't know if we have one of all of us. We went mini golfing. Let's see, this one's probably the best. Just of all the kids hanging out together. It was so nice, you guys, to just get away and have a little bit of family time. It was a quick trip, but it was like exactly what we needed before jumping into the busy school year. It was just so nice to have that time together, to just get away and not have stuff kind of hanging over your head that needs to be done, and really focus on having some family time before everybody's kind of busy with their own stuff once the school year starts. So I'm really glad that we did it and that we took some time to plan it and just to get away. This was a good decision. It was a winning decision. Hello, Kim. Oh, so Leanne says heading to Garden of Quilts now. What? How far away is that? Let me see. It's going to be here before we know it. It's 3 weeks away. So you're going to stop along the way and sightsee. Oh my goodness. Share pictures, Leanne, along the way. I would love to see it. Hello, Kim. She says the picture of her family at the beach was precious. It was nice. It was nice to just have that time together. Marianne says, such a cutie. Sherry says, love that. A water girl. She was just in awe. She's just looking at the water. Judy says, being by the water of any kind is so peaceful. It is. I love being by water. That's like I love being by water. I love it. Debbie, hello. So glad you're here. Sherry says, awesome pictures. Rhonda says, sounds like great family time. It was really good family time. Jen says, thanks for sharing. Fun to see your personal side too. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes it gets, you get so busy because you're running from here to there and everywhere, and you kind of forget to have that time with each other. And so it was really nice. Like when all the kids were climbing over there was lots of rock skipping. So the kids were climbing all over all those rocks. My husband came over and put his arm around me and goes, I really forgot how much I like it up here. Like, it was just nice to have that kind of release a little bit, and then get ready to come back and jump right into it. But you need that break every once in a while. Kathy says, through no fault of my own, I've gotten way behind on my Be Happy. Where do I go to watch Laurie's tutorials? Loving it. So you can follow, it's all through her blog, Kathy. So the Be Happy Quilt is all through the blog. So you can just search for Be Happy week 1, week 2, week 3. Our schedule really closely follows her schedule. And of course, I've linked all of the weeks that we have done through my blog, I've linked to her blog. So if you look at week 1 on our schedule and go to our happy little blog, you can find Be Happy Week 1. And within that post, all of the links to Laurie's blog posts that cover the blocks that we're doing are in that post. So you can find the links to her blog there. Otherwise, you can just do a search for Be Happy Week 1, like Be in My Bonnet, Be Happy Week 1, and it should pop up on her blog. But if you need help, it's also on our blog as well. And I have fallen a tish behind too, but I am determined to catch up. So it's going to happen. I'm determined to catch up. Traveling has kind of gotten in the way and pushed schedules off a little bit, but life happens. And so I'm trying not to be too hard on myself about it, even though it's driving me a little crazy, but trying to be okay with it and just like catch up soon. Like find some time to really delve in and just catch up. Okay, so I hope that helps, Kathy. Stitching with the Sisterlies. Hello, Colleen. How are you? Sharon, I love Door County. I used to live in Sturgeon Bay. Oh my gosh. It's so gorgeous up there. I could totally live up there. Rhonda says, love the picture of all the kids together. I did too. There were lots of those pictures that I was taking as I was sitting back watching them all play. Hello, Wendy. So glad you are here. Sharon, hello. Vicky, hello. Good afternoon. You're welcome, Kathy. When is the Great Granny Squared Quilt Along? So it's happening right now. People are just working on their squares leisurely. Like it's because it's all the same block throughout the whole quilt. There's not really a schedule to follow, but it's happening right now. I haven't started mine yet, but that is on my agenda. But mine is going to be pretty leisurely. Like I'm just going to make blocks here and there, and I don't have a deadline for mine. So it's happening right now. It's ongoing. Judy says summers are busy with everything with sewing, it seems. I don't get much in the summer either. Yeah. It's hard to fit stuff in. So school starts next week, and we still need to fit in school shopping, which I'm hoping to do this weekend. This weekend is also Needlework Expo, which I'm super excited about. And it's always bittersweet when the kids go back to school because, of course, I miss them. I miss having them around. My little one is going to miss them terribly, but it's also a return to schedule and a return to some, consistency, which I think is good for everybody. So it's not going to be an all bad thing. I'm really excited to kind of jump in and work on phase 3 of Happy Little Stitch Shop, which I'm very excited about. So I'm excited to jump in and do that. Feel like I need to get the kids settled first, and then my focus and attention can be on doing some fun things, which I'm excited about. Laurie, hello. I didn't know if I was going to see you today. So you must be back. Laurie says, hello. Laurie Holt says, hello, Angela. Hello, everyone. Right now, I'm getting ready to film week 1 tutorial for Prairie Meadows. So long. I'll be filming block 1 tomorrow. So excited. I can hardly stand it. I am so excited to start that. And I saw Laurie's post on Instagram for the first block that she made, for Virtual Quilt Market when she got her pre-stuff. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm not nearly far enough along in my prep, like nowhere near where I need to be or want to be. But again, I'm having faith that things are going to settle down a little bit and it's going to be fabulous. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. Prairie Meadow is in T-minus 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4 days. We are jumping into Prairie Meadow and it's going to be a lot of fun. And you guys, I'm planning, unless you guys say no thanks, I'm planning on Prairie Meadow lives here and there scattered about. So let me know if you guys want to do that. I'm planning on it, unless you say ixnay on the Prairie Meadow lives. Jen says, I'm so behind on Farmhouse Stars. Be Happy and Remix series. Now Prairie Stream. Don't feel in trouble. Jen, I feel like I'm in the same place as you are. Don't freak out about it. Like, just don't. because I am trying not to let myself freak out. So I have a plan. I'm gonna farmhouse star. I still have a few blocks to get done. I am determined to get that done within the next, my hope is to get it done within the next month. That's my plan. Same with Be Happy. I'm a little bit behind on that, but those blocks go really quickly. So I feel like I just need a chunk of time to devote to it. And I'm going to be right back in the game, right back in the race with that one. But don't freak out. It's going to be fun. Like, just focus on the positive, focus on the fun. It's going to be fun. We all need a little fun in our life. And what better time than to have fun in the fall? That's how I feel. Hello, Amy's Quilty Adventures. Hello, hello. Glenda says, I love summers, but look forward to fall and lower temperatures. Me too. Fall is my favorite. Fall is my favorite season. Hello, Sue. How are you? Sue from Legacy Fiber Arts. Larry, you have COVID for the second time. Still from like a week or so ago when we talked about it? Are you still not feeling well? Kay says, oh yes, Prairie Meadow Live. So fun. Oh, good. Okay, so we'll try to, if people want to, other than Kay, if there are other people who are interested, we'll try to mix it up for afternoon and evening lives when I can around volleyball games and stuff like that. My great granny squared quilt is at the quilter now, says Sharon. I can't wait to get it back. I can't wait to see it. Please share. Carrie says, yes, first Laurie quilt. I have nothing ready. Do we need to cut her stuff beforehand? Well, you don't need to, but it's recommended because it makes the sew along go so much easier. So I'm a little bit in the same boat as you, where I had a whole plan, and, you know, traveling just kind of took away from that a little bit, but I'm still determined to follow through with the plan. It just might not happen for block one. I'm going to get as much done as I can this weekend. And then, yes, it always helps to cut the blocks out ahead of time according to the cutting guide in your sew along guide. It makes it go a lot smoother. But don't stress if you don't have that done. It's okay. Thanks for the encouragement. At least I am prepped and cut. Yes, you are further ahead than me, my friend. Those blocks are going to go together lickety split for you. Rhonda says, yes, love fall fun. Me too. Arlene says, when is the next Laurie Club meeting? Tonight, Arlene. It is tonight. Yes, we have lots to discuss. The survey results are in. Our Scrappiness is Happiness block swap results are in. So I have information to share with you about that. There's lots on the table tonight. So tonight is the night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm ready for fall as well, says Gayleen. I started to put our firewood away this morning, taking advantage of the coolness of the morning. Fall is always so nice. It's always so nice. Okay, so I have some fun information to share with you, some important information to share with you. And then I did some shopkeeping this morning, so I have some extra stuff to share with you. Okay, first up, I did a post this week sometime, one day this week. Carrie says, I got my Be Happy quilt back from the quilters and they declined to quilt it because of all the applique. Oh no. I'm so disappointed. I need to come up with plan B. Well, that is odd. That's slightly odd and too bad. I know that you will be able to find somebody who doesn't have any problem with that. So good luck, and let us know in the Happy Little Stitchers group if you need help, because I'm sure people out there will have plenty of suggestions for you of a quilter to send it to. Debbie, will there be a replay of the club meeting from tonight? Yep, you just use the link that I sent you in the newsletter and you should be able to watch it back. Linda, is there a link to the Laurie Club? There sure is. It's in the newsletter that I sent to you like on August 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that. I think it was the 8th maybe. It's in that, and it's also posted in our Stitching with Laurie Club Facebook group. So you'll find it in either of those two places. Carrie says, thank you, Angela. I'm still dumbfounded. But yeah, I am a little bit as well. I'm kind of surprised by that. But No stress, no worries. You'll be able to find somebody who will do a beautiful job with it for sure. So don't stress about it. So I posted something about being vintage this week. I got an email saying that listing all of the collections that I needed to order by the end of this month, and Be Vintage was listed on there, even though it says on here October 1st. So by the end of September. So I was like, oh, they must have moved it up because maybe they were getting such a strong response to it. So, okay, I'm going to do a post to let everybody know that I need to order it like this weekend. Well, then I heard from Riley Blake and they said that was a mistake. We didn't mean to put that in there. It's still due by the end of September. So we don't have to rush. We still have a month to be able to do reservations for this before I need to order. I won't probably wait a month to order because I don't like to wait till the last minute. So I will likely order it ahead of time, but you don't need to be quite so rushed to get your reservations in by this weekend. So I wanted to update you guys on that. I apologize for, I thought I was being helpful and posting the right thing and it was just an error. And so we have more time. So that's the story with that. Laurie says, I've never in my lifetime heard of a quilter declining an applique quilt, says Laurie. That is crazy and definitely not normal. Okay, so it's not just me. At first I was like, what? Like, what? So don't stress about it. You will get lots of recommendations. If you just post something in Happy Little Stitchers, I'm sure that people can give you lots of recommendations for really great quilters it will look beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Sharon says, hello, just lost track of time. Missed you and hope you had a great vacation with your precious family. We did. It was just what we needed. It was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. I think everybody's like, we've had our vacation. We're going to do school shopping this weekend. And that is kind of the process to get everybody ready to jump back into school. Oh, Carrie, I don't blame you. Carrie says, thank you, Laurie. I was about in tears because this is my first Laurie quilt and I was so excited to get it done. Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous. And you're going to find somebody who's going to do a fabulous job with it. No worries. Judy says, I'm thinking the quilter is a newbie and maybe it's a blessing she declined. That's true. That's very true. You want to have somebody who's confident with what they're doing. Valerie said, made reservations already. And Laurie, this quilt will be my favorite. I'm so excited about Be Vintage. It's not too uncommon to be my quilter because of applique, says Tina. I used to work at a quilt shop and that didn't quilt applique quilts. I'm sure you'll find a different quilter. Amy's Quilty Adventure says, Be Vintage is so cute. Kathy says, I agree, probably a blessing. Quilter didn't attempt it if she wasn't confident. Lovely job. See? You're going to find somebody. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited for you, Carrie. Okay, so I have some restocks that I wanted to share with you. First of all, this one was out of stock. It flew out of the door like hotcakes, and I have it back in stock. I got a bunch back in stock. So the Prairie vinyl zipper pouch has been restocked at Happy Little Stitch Shop. It is online and restocked at happylittlestitchshop.com. So that's back in stock. Also restocked Beekeeper binder pocket inserts, back in stock. These things are so nice. Oh my gosh, I feel like you just can't have enough of them. Whether it be holding So Simple Shapes or holding pens and pencils and all that kind of stuff, little flower power reinforcers and all of that. I have a pouch that I use for all that stuff. These things are fabulous and almost so fabulous that my kids want to use them for school. Can I have some of those to keep my stuff in? Like, they're really, really nice. So those are back in stock, I'm excited to say. Laurie says, Carrie, I'm sure Julie would be happy to quilt for you. She's my quilter, Julie Stubbs, Julianne. If you belong to Stitch with Laurie, she does. So does she. Yeah, she is. Yeah, we can hook you up with that, Carrie, if you need help. And she's in the Stitching with Laurie Club. So if you posted something in there, you could probably get in touch with her or search for her on Facebook, or maybe she'll even be at the meeting tonight. I don't know. Hello, Sam. Hello. Also restocked Stitchy Readers 4.0. Stitchy Readers 4.0. These are the blue ones. Oh, these are denim. These are one of my favorites. Back in stock. Stitchy Readers 4.0 for all of your stitchy magnification. Back in the shop. Sharon says, I'm usually last minute, Charlie, so I immediately put in my reservation for Be Vintage when I saw your post. At least I'm not one. No, you're not. And I'm glad that it prompted people to put in their post, but I didn't mean to give false information. I thought I was giving accurate information, as did, I just wanted to clarify. So, no, you will not be the last one this time. So, yay, Sharon. Okay, also new in stock, vintage Kite foundation paper by Laurie Holt in stock at happylittlestitchshop.com. You will need this for your vintage Kite quilt from Be Vintage. It's not included in your quilt kit, but we do have it available in the shop, and I will make sure that I have enough available for anybody who reserves, and I can add it to your invoice when your quilt kit is ready to ship. So this is new in the shop. If anybody wants it, to grab it. Otherwise, I will make sure I have enough to include with your quilt kit. So vintage Kite 6-inch foundation paper at happylittlestitchshop.com. Also, you guys had asked for me to get some Prairie Roly-Polies. Well, guess what? I did. Ask and you shall receive. So Prairie Roly-Polies by Laurie Holt are now in stock at happylittlestitchshop.com. Super, super cute. Look at all of those pretty fabrics. And look at that cute face. Here we go. Prairie Roly-Poly in stock at happylittlestitchshop.com. Question, says April, about use of stitchy readers. You would wear them in lieu of having a magnifier, or you wear them because you have bad eyesight? So it helps. No, they're not for bad eyesight. It would be instead of a magnifier. You can use all different strengths. So I know Laurie has said in the past that she uses different strengths for different magnification purposes. So if she's at her sewing machine, sometimes she uses a certain strength to be able to see more up close, to have magnification on her sewing space. Of course, people use them for stitching, anything that you might require magnification for. And a lot of people get all kinds of magnification levels to be able to use depending on the job that they're doing. So it's not necessarily for bad eyesight. I mean, they can be used as readers, I suppose. If you just need like a reading prescription, anything. So it could be used for that, or anything that you might need magnification for. Gayleen says, Angela, any word on interfacing? I have not heard anything on interfacing yet. I will reach out though and see if they have an update on that. Arlene says, what is a roly-poly? This is a roly-poly. So it is 2.5-inch strips, and there are 40 of them in here. So you get 40 2.5-inch strips to use for quilts, or you can make what are those rugs called? Like a jelly roll rug. I've made one of those before. It's very cute. So 2.5-inch strips. 40 of them from the Prairie collection. Okay, Valeria. Valeria says, Angela, I didn't receive the link for Laurie Holt club meeting tonight. It's also in our Stitching with Laurie Club Facebook group. It's posted in there. I'll have to give them a try, says April. You are welcome. Also new in the shop. Dun, dun, dun. The tumbler is here. I've been super excited about this because I literally use a tumbler every single day. So I've been super excited about this Granny Square tumbler. This has been something that I've been like, when is the tumbler coming? It's a little thing. It's not anything that's huge, but I was so excited about it. When is the tumbler going to get here? So this is the Granny Square tumbler. Let me show you. Be in my bonnet. Look at these cute granny squares around the top on the denim color. I love it. There we go. Super, super cute. Lori says all readers are just magnifiers. Yeah, so it's like +1, +1.0, +2, +2.5, 3. I used to work in like a prescription thing, but only prescription glasses for bad eyes. Yeah. Kathy says, so a roly-poly, same as jelly roll. Yes, just a different name. Yes. Yep. Yeah, there are differences like that. Like some places call 10-inch stackers layer cakes. Some people call them a 10-inch stacker. Charm pack versus 5-inch stacker, roly-poly versus jelly roll. So same thing, different name. I just received my tumbler. Oh, nice, Susan. So cute. So cute. So this is in the shop, ready to ship. Laurie Holt tumbler. Tumbler needs a handle. Do you like your tumblers with a handle? I like mine without. The handle always gets in the way when I take it in the car with me. And oftentimes those handles get in the way of me putting it in my cup holder. Angela, any more weird things going on with your eyes, says Sharon. So I've had those kaleidoscope things a few more times, but not as much as I was. That one week was just weird. But I have my eye appointment on next week. Yeah, next week is my eye appointment. And I can tell you that this spot on my glasses where like the sealant on the outside of the lens has scratched away, it's getting bigger and it's starting to really drive me crazy. So I'm actually really looking forward to this eye appointment and really looking forward to getting some updated glasses. Because I'm always having to turn my head to be able to see. So like when I'm at the shop filling orders and doing shipping, or when I'm working on the computer, I'm like this, looking out of the corner of my eye. My husband's like, what are you doing? I said, I can't see. Like this is always in my field of vision. So if I look this way, then I can see better. So next week is the appointment and I'm kind of excited about it. But I hope it's not like any crazy weird news. That you're getting it checked out. Yes, it'll be good. And then for those of you who pre-ordered this with me, it is on the way to you. I did invoicing, got them all shipped. So all of them are headed in your direction. This is the 2023 Be in My Bonnet Planner by Laurie Holt. And these are all out the door to you guys. So for anybody who ordered them, Happy Mail is coming your way. Okay, so those are a bunch of the new things in the shop. Oh, I have more new things. Okay. First of all, since this is on top, let me go through this. I am due to order some of these things. And I'm just giving you a heads up that I'm going to put, these were legs in me. I was lagging in getting these collections online from the last new release. They got buried and I just came across them and I was like, oh no. So, Wild and Free by Gracie Larson. I'm going to try to get this online today because I will be ordering it very soon. So if you're interested in any of these things, specifically fat quarter bundle is what I'm going to put online for this. And also requested from this is this boxed kit called Wild and Free. So I'm going to get those two things online. So please keep an eye out if you're interested in it so that you can reserve the items that you want, because I'm going to be ordering very, very soon. This is also Portsmouth by Amy Smart. And for this one, it's a fat quarter bundle that I'm going to be getting online. And this Fly the Flag boxed kit down here. So those will both be online. If you're interested in either of those, please be sure to keep an eye out for that. This one, I will probably order the whole collection. And I'm going to put some reservations online today because I need to order this soon. This one's Down the Rabbit Hole by Jill Howarth. Super cute. I always love her collections, and we've carried every single one of them in the shop. So I will likely get this complete collection, Down the Rabbit Hole. And then Gingham Cottage by Heather Peterson. I will be adding a fat quarter bundle and the Tulip Time table runner kit. So keep an eye out for that. So that's just a heads up for everybody. Laurie says, my only way for me to cross stitch is to wear magnifiers on my eyes and have a daylight lamp. I like light magnifiers separately. The higher the magnification, the better I can see my stitches. I have to have magnification too. And I have sometimes worn the Stitchy readers over my glasses to be able to see. I wonder if I need to do that. Does anybody have prescription glasses and they just don't wear them when you wear your Stitchy readers? Because I'm feeling like I could use higher magnification, and I'm wondering if I could just, I wouldn't be able to see. Like, I have horrible eyesight, so I would not be able to see anything else. So I'm curious, does anybody else do that? If you wear glasses, do you take them off and just use the magnifiers? April says, thanks, Laurie. Just had no idea about having magnifiers so close to your eyes versus close to the fabric. My pre-40 eyes were awesome, and now they need a little help. You and me both, April. Laurie says, April, I find it very difficult to try and stitch while using a magnifier that is not on my eyes. Sue says, I wear magnifiers over glasses. It's a great look. Yeah, that's what I've done too. It is a fabulous look. I think we should maybe bring that back. Make it a thing, Sue. We're bringing magnifiers back. Jen says, I'm the opposite. I have to take my contacts out to stitch. Then I see perfectly. That is so crazy. Yes, Arlene, I for sure will get the 5.0 readers when they come out. Yep. Absolutely. Jody says she has to wear both. Sharon says, Angela, I have to wear readers over my prescription glasses. You do. Rhonda says, I have to use a magnifier with my glasses. That's what I use right now. I have a magnifying light. But I'm even with that, sometimes I'm starting to find it difficult to see, which is why if I can increase the magnification through these Stitchy readers, that might be a really helpful thing. I can't see past my nose either, Sarah. It is horrible. And the first thing I do every morning is I get on my phone and I start answering emails. And now, like, oh my gosh, I cannot see. Like, I legit cannot read the words on the phone. So as the day goes on, I can see fine. Like, I can hold it up. I can see everything that's on here right now. But if I were to do this first thing in the morning, I'd have to hold it away and I can't see it. And I bring it up close and I can't see it. Like, I cannot see anything in the morning. Is that unusual? My family is so used to me looking like that, I bet. Laurie says, Angela, I'm wondering if you need to do that. Yeah. LOL. Yes, I've been telling you that you need to do that forever. Oh no, what did I say I needed to do? With the readers? I forgot what I said. Sorry, Laurie. Wondering if I need to do that. Nancy, I wear magnifier over bifocals. Oh, you do? So bifocals are coming for me next week. Let's just face it. Let's just own it. I know I'm going to see that doctor and he's going to say, I told you a year ago that you needed bifocals and you didn't listen. So let's just own it that bifocals for Angela are coming. It's going to happen. I use Readers Plus magnifier. Sharon says, I do. I don't wear my glasses, and then I can see. If I need more, I add the magnifying light too. Oh. Kathy says, Jennifer must be nearsighted. I have to use readers because I'm farsighted. I am nearsighted, although I really can't see it all. I mean, I just cannot see. I have horrible eyesight. Wendy says, I'm not there yet with glasses. You're making me dreading it as I'm getting older. Don't dread it. It's just how it's going to be. Laurie says, I use 5.0 for very small or high counts. 4.0 strength works great for 36 count and below. Oh, okay. So I'm probably going to need 4 and 5. I think the one that I was using, see, it was more of a cuteness factor for me. I love the aqua ones. So I don't know that they were great as far as the magnification that I need, but I really liked how they looked. And so I was using those for a while. Sarah says my magnifiers are from the dollar store prior to stitchy readers, so I would recommend trying it out. I have different levels for different stitching, and I have a small bifocal amount. I'm just going to have to get all of them. Angela, go to see Dr. Alexander in Appleton. No glasses for readers, and I'm older than you. What? Well, what does he do? Does he have like magic eye potion? Like, how does that happen? It must just be your eyesight. I mean, I genetically have horrible eyesight. Laurie says, again, it's not about bad eyesight. It's about tiny fabric. Everyone I know who stitches on higher count fabric has to use magnification. Yeah. Yes. The more and more, I didn't used to have to, but once I've gotten to the higher counts, now that I'm doing more of that, now I need to. I didn't need it on like 14, 16 count. Although once I got used to magnification, I now can't stitch on 14, 16 count without needing it. My eyes have just gotten used to it. Barbara, I didn't know there was a meeting. Yeah. So all of that information is in the Stitching with Laurie newsletter. And I sent it out on August, like 6th, 7th, 8th, the weekend of that first weekend in August. So the link is in there, as well as every month I share what date our meeting is on, date, time, and link in the Stitching with Laurie Club newsletter. So be sure you check that out, because that newsletter is jam-packed with tons of information. And then once you see it in the newsletter, get it on your calendar. Sam says, oh, bless Angela, I'm nearsighted, although I really just can't see it all. It's true. If I don't have these on, like I could see a blob in front of me. If we were this far away from each other, I could see that there was something there, but it would all be fuzzy. I could not see any details or anything like that. I second that. Laurie says, Sue. So true, Laurie. Sam, I took that too. Technically, I'm nearsighted. Angela, it just depends on what you're stitching. Aqua would be great strength for a lot of fabrics. True. I just need to have all of them. I mean, that's what it boils down to. And I could use it at my sewing machine too, and I have not done that yet. But I think it would be a big benefit to just have a pair at my sewing machine so that I can see. So once I get this all done, it's going to be so organized that I'm going to want to see it. And so I'm adding some stitchy readers to my sewing room. Kathy says, I remember being frustrated with my mom when I had to read price tags for her. Now you understand it. Now you get it. Kathy says, I wear no line bifocals and they're very stylish. I do wear magnification over mine too. Okay. You can do it, says Sharon. Embrace the bifocals. The health of your eyes is the most important thing. People really can't tell now because they are so stylish. True. And I am embracing it because it's really starting to get annoying and starting to like impact my day-to-day function. and that's no fun. Laurie says, well, I guess anyone could try and stitch without magnification, but it sure would be slow going. I like to see exactly what I'm doing for some reason. Why is that, Laurie? You're so picky about wanting to see. I agree with you. So I like magnification. I don't have any problem stitching with magnification. I like it. It's good. But I might need to just have a bunch of stitchy readers on hand. Yes, Vicky. So Vicky says, any word on the breast cancer quilt kits? Yes, those are being cut right now. So the invoice will likely be coming for those next week or this weekend, potentially. So very, very soon. Erlene says, totally another topic, but I started listening to the Elm Creek Quilt series while I stitch. I'm hooked. Are you listening to? I am. I was just listening to it again. I kind of took a little bit of a break because things were kind of busy, but I listened to it when I was driving a kid somewhere the other day on the way back. I happened to be in the car by myself, so I was listening to it on the way back. And I just finished the part. I can't remember what the lady's name is. Her and her husband. So that part is kind of wrapping up, and now she's doing, I'm on book 2, and she's doing her section of the round robin quilt. So that section kind of brought me down a little bit. I'll be honest. I was like, come on, man. So that part was, but I'm finishing up that part. So I'm anxious to see what comes next. And something's up with Sylvia. So I'm a little worried about Sylvia a little bit. Let's try my eyes. You're welcome, Vicki. Did you ever do a drawing for the quilting of, oh, no, but we need to do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to do all of the names, and we're going to do a drawing for that next week on Thursday during our quilting live. Yeah, September 1st. Perfect timing. I just need to write down all the names of all the people who reserved a quilt kit, and it's going to be put into a drawing for free custom quilting on your vintage Christmas sampler quilt by Serenity. Oh my gosh, that is long overdue. Somebody can just reach out and remind me like Wednesday or Thursday next week so that I don't forget. Sarah D says she's about to start book 6, hoping to finish the 11 I got before too much schoolwork comes in. You're going through it pretty fast. Book 6. Kay says I have no line trifocals. I never put the over my glasses before. Just tried the 1.5 over my glasses while listening to this discussion. Okay, it needs to happen for me, apparently. Why am I dragging my feet so much? Laurie says, the reason I have many different strengths is for use with many different tasks. April says, oh, she will? Well, they're making me nervous. Karen asks, Laurie, do your readers go past 4.0? There's a 5.0, Karen, that's coming out with, isn't it with Be Vintage? I feel like it is. Oh, it is. I can show you a picture, Karen. It's these right here. This will be 5.0 strength coming out in March 2023. Martha, hello. We did have a wonderful vacation. It was very, very nice. So 5.0 strength coming out March 2023, Karen. Okay, then I have some other goodies here for you. And then I have a question at the end. I need a little bit of advice. Sarah says, being unemployed means reading time. Too broke to adventure far with the kids, especially after shoes today. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Shoes are so expensive. And you guys, if I could share a picture of my middle son's, what he does to his shoes, I can't even comprehend how it is possible for him to do what he does to his shoes. It's like his feet are Bruce Banner. Only his feet. And when the Hulk gene activates, it's only in his feet. And it like splits his shoes wide open. I don't understand it. I'm not sure how it can happen. He's got Hulk feet. I don't get it. Okay, I have some goodies for you that I'm excited to share. Okay, we'll start with this. It's true. Wildflower Table Runner has arrived. Look how cute this is. So I realize that invoices have not gone out yet. Laurie says, I don't know how to give advice. You are an awesome advice giver. And I would say that anybody who is fortunate enough to be able to garner advice from you should count themselves pretty lucky. So I count myself as a little shamrock, and a little heart. Laurel Chambers. Yes. Okay. So I know you guys are super anxious to get invoices. They are coming likely today or tomorrow. Like they're coming very soon. And we have backing sets cut up too. For those of you who reserved your backing sets for this cute little quilt, cute little table runner. There it is. These are coming today, soon. Invoices are coming soon. And we have extras. So those will be put live online once I get invoices sent out. And they can be available to purchase at happylittlestitchshop.com. Prairie, Wildflowers Table Runner. Okay, also, this has been a hot item. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, I have scraps here. I have scraps. Guess what I was making? Look, I have Laurie Holt scraps. It just got drug over with this kit. From my remix. Look, I did my remix 11 and 12 right here. Okay, but look, this Shoe Fly Stars is what this is in my little hands. It's awesome. Shoe Fly Stars. Shoe Fly Stars quilt kit comes in this adorable box. I mean, oh, it's going to be another one I need to make. Laurie says, I feel like at times I give too much advice. No, I think that only shows that you're passionate about what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with being passionate. I don't think, in my experience with you, I have never experienced a feeling of you giving too much advice. Legit. That thought has never crossed my mind. Amy says, will there be any sew-alongs or layout options for the Prairie quilt seeds? Yes. So Laurie is going to do, Laurie's going to do a YouTube video with layout options and different options, finishing options for the Prairie quilt seeds. So yeah, that will be coming at some point. Because the first seed packet for Prairie quilt seeds will also be invoicing likely this weekend. This weekend's going to be an invoicing weekend. It's going to be many days of invoicing. So I have to give you a range of days because I can't get all the invoicing done in one day. It usually happens over multiple days. So likely this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be invoicing weekend. So keep an eye out on your email for invoices. I love that quilt so much. This one is so pretty. And you guys have been loving it because there have been so many reservations for it. Sharon says, I would love any advice from Laurie or Angela. Two sweet ladies. That is so nice. We'll take that, Sharon. Thank you. Keep that in my pocket for a rainy day. It's called a sweet lady. Kathy says, I agree. I love all your advice, Laurie. So helpful, Rhonda says. Linda says, Laurie, was the sonogram exciting? Are you in love already? Laurie says, thanks. I guess I just want people to understand my products. I always feel like the more information, the better. That's how I feel. Thank you. Love that quilt. That kit, says Amy. Yes. Okay. So this is Shoe Fly Stars. This is the quilt that it makes. And Everything you need for quilt top and binding and pattern is in this cute little box. Smells like yummy fabric. Shoe Fly Stars. This one is also going to be invoiced over the next few days here, but I do have some information for you about this one. So I received half of my shipment that I was supposed to get. And I reached out to Riley Blake Designs, and it turns out that they were shorted some of these boxes, which are due to arrive over the next month or so. So I will likely get the second half of my shipment towards the end of September or sooner. Okay, end of September is like worst case scenario. Sooner is the more hopeful option. So what I typically do when I send invoices, I start at the top of the list, the first people who reserved the kit, and I just work my way down and do invoice after invoice after invoice. If there are any of you who reserved this kit with me who are like, you know, I'm not going to get to that over the next month, I'm okay with waiting, just send me an email at happylittlestitchshop.com. No, that's our website. Send me an email at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com and let me know I'm not in a hurry. I can wait for the second round because I know that there are some of you, because I've got many emails, some that are a little, there's some excitement behind it, asking about this quilt kit and when is it coming and hello, are we going to get this any day? So yes, it is coming. Yes, you will get it someday, very soon. And if you don't need it right away, then I will, you know, there are very few people that I can't cover with this first shipment. So it's not going to be like a ton of people, but it's going to be a few. So just let me know, send me an email, let me know, say, I can wait if you need me to wait. It's not a problem. Great. Likely you might still get it anyway, but let me know. And then I'm going to work my way through the list. I'm going to send out invoices for this cute Shoe Fly Stars kit. I cannot wait. This is going to be another one that I feel like I need to make because these stars are so cute. And this box is so cute. So that's the update for Shoe Fly Stars. Invoices coming over the next few days here. Jen says, Laurie, we are so lucky to have you here and able to answer questions and give us tidbits of info and advice. I'm so glad you do. We need you. Yes. I'm so glad that every time that Laurie is able to join our live stream, I feel like, oh, Laurie's here. I'm so excited. Because you know you're going to get some good information. And plus, it's just nice. I feel like really touched that you even, you know, want to hang out with me every once in a while when we do live streams. Rhonda says, I need all the information I can get. Jennifer, I second that. Kathy says, did you get any info on the missing fabrics for Be Happy? I've not. Nope. Those are wide backs, at which the wide backs across the board seem to be slightly delayed. So I will reach out again and see if I can get an update on that. But speaking of Be Happy, speaking of the Be Happy quilt kit, here it is right here. 2 bags of yummy Be Happy fabric. And guess what? I have put these back in stock because 3 months is long enough for people to follow through on their reservation. So we have a few Be Happy quilt kits back in stock at happylittlestitchshop.com. So if you want to make the Be Happy quilt, do you guys know, does everybody know what that quilt is? My book is here somewhere. Hold on, and I can show you. It's buried. Okay. Oh. This is the Be Happy quilt by Laurie Holt. It's so cute. And you may have seen the blocks that I've been posting here and there, and on the blog, on our Happy Little blog, each week I have been posting what our blocks are. So there's a schedule out there. We have a Be Happy schedule that we're sewing along to. And that is Laurie's Be Happy quilt right there. So these kits are cut up and ready to ship to you. I have also put booklets back in stock. So we have books back in stock. We have the Sew Simple shapes that you need, the Be Happy Sew Simple shapes in stock. And we have a Be Happy quilt kit, a number of them in stock. And I will tell you, we won't cut these up again. So this will be the only time that we offer it. Whatever is left is left. And once it's gone, it's gone. And there is a ton of fabric in here. So if you want to make this quilt, a kit is a really good way to go, because it would be a lot to try to buy all of this yardage in like half yard or yard increments. So Be Happy is in the shop at happylittlestitchshop.com. So that's back in stock. The fabrics are so pretty, says Martha, for Be Happy. I'm working on my blocks to catch up. It's so nice. And the blocks go really quickly, I think. I mean, some of them have more pieces than others, but a lot of them are very manageable, like very easy. Be Happy is so cute and fun. It's so cute and fun. And I felt like Happy Little Stitch Shop has got to do a Be Happy quilt along. Like, it just fits. This block was so fun to make. I showed this one to my parents because they go camping a lot. And this reminds me of them going down the road. And they were like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And this block, the mason jar block, was really fun to make too. And the churn dash blocks. I mean, tree blocks too. There's so many fun blocks in this quilt. It's a lot of fun to make. Colleen says, so sweet. Kay says, oh gosh, I've spent a small fortune amassing my own Be Happy kit. I ordered full yards. I could probably do 2 welts. Oh no. Wendy says, I'm on the last row on Be Happy. I'll be stitching on it while I travel to football game this weekend. I love it, Laurie. Yay. The other thing that I have put back in stock, another Laurie Holt quilt that we have put together, that we made here at Happy Little Stitch Shop, is the Great Granny Square quilt kit with Granny Chic fabric. So this is one kit. You get 2 bags full of fabric for one kit, including the Granny Chic Fat 6 panels. And we have like only a couple left of these, and once they're gone, they're gone. So this is back in stock at happylittlestitchshop.com if you want to join the Great Granny Square quilt along. You can get this at happylittlestitchshop.com with Granny Chic, which is pretty. Oh my gosh, this collection is so pretty. Every time I see that collection, Granny's Garden screams my name. Jen says, you should. Are your parents the camper block? You should give to your carrying them fragment or make it into a table. Oh, they would love that. I should do that. Amy says, I used the trucking camper in a baby quilt instead of his name. Oh, that's so cute. That's a good idea. Colleen says, I'm making a bunch of Laurie's needlebooks out of Teresa's fabric for Stitchy Gathering on Monday. You're back at it with more needlebooks. Martha says, oh, that fabric is so beautiful. I'm glad we're making it with that fabric. Me too. That was such a good piece of advice from Laurie. It was so helpful. Kathy says, my stitching on Be Happy is not perfect, but I'm getting better with each block. Well, that's what's important. My stitching isn't perfect either. So you're not the only one. But it's super cute and it's super fun, and improvement is always the goal. Only 8 this time instead of 70. Oh, good. You had so many last time, Colleen. Lori says, thank you, everyone. You are sweet. Sharon says, if you were missing the fabric, will it be coming soon? No hurry, because I'm way behind on my quilt kits. So my hope, I need to reach out to them and find out where the wide backs are. Of course, you can always substitute, and it may get to the point that we might, if it's going to be forever, we might just pick a substitute fabric, especially. So the two that we're missing are B wide back orange plaid and B wide back denim plaid. And especially with B plaids, we could probably find a really cute substitute for those two. So if I find out that it's going to be a lot longer, then we might just go that route and pick a substitution to be able to get that done. Sharon says, oh, I already answered that. Colleen says, everyone ready for Prairie? You're cut and ready to go? You have everything cut up? Oh my goodness. Laurie says the ultrasound was awesome. It's the third one I've gone to with her. So exciting. Oh, that's so exciting. I love that. I'm so glad to hear that everything is going well and it's all good. Babies are so exciting. Oh my goodness. That would be perfectly fine. No worries. Okay. Okay. And then I did lots of shopkeeping this morning. This is new in the shop. Pattern is kind of poking out here. We received Christmas Eve Quilt Kit by Sandy Gervais, featuring Adele in Winter. So if you reserved this kit with us, this is what it makes. This is the quilt. It's so, so cute. If you reserved this quilt with us, then you have been invoiced. And if you paid, it's been shipped because we're all caught up on orders. And we have more in the shop. So this Christmas Eve Quilt Kit by Sandy Gervais is in the shop ready to ship. And we have Adele in Winter Main Mint yardage in the shop as backing options for a backing option. So Christmas Eve Quilt Kit, super cute, by Sandy Gervais in the shop ready to ship. Also, I pulled this out because we don't have very many of these left. And I shipped one out today, and it prompted me to check our inventory so that I could share with you guys today. These highly sought after quilt kits. This is the Jane Austen gorgeous quilt done by Riley Blake Designs. I know Cindy, if you have read her Instagram posts, this was a labor of love for her. She has traveled. It actually was just there last week or recently. She traveled to the Jane Austen house in London. Is it in London? In the UK. And they replicate, this is the original Jane Austen quilt that Jane Austen made with her sister and her mom. Beautiful. And Riley Blake Designs replicated this quilt in this quilt kit. So you can make a quilt that looks just like this. And if you look at Cindy Cloward's Instagram, she's holding up this quilt from this quilt kit next to this original quilt made by Jane Austen herself. And oh my gosh, they went through just a ton of effort to get the fabrics right and have them be as authentic as they possibly could make them to recreate this quilt. So it's like a little piece of history right here in this box for you to make and have in your home. And it comes in this cute, look how fabulous this box is. It's a Jane Austen novel. So we have just a couple of these left in the shop, and then they are going to be gone. Jane Austen quilt kit in the shop. Andre says, Angela and Laurie, my local quilt shop got Laurie Holt fabric. Hard to find in Ontario, Canada. Excited to start the project bags and feel part of the Laurie Holt sewing group. Yay! Yay for you. Colleen says, I watched Laurie's how to cut bias strips yesterday because I kept thinking, wait, how do I do that? It's so easy, right? Like Laurie does such a great job of explaining it. It's super easy. Colleen says, my daughter's scored me one for Christmas. She had to tell me early because I was ready to hit the pay button. Carolyn says, what supplies do I need for Be Vintage quilt? So Caroline, Be Vintage, this one, is this the one you're talking about, the sampler quilt? So you just need a quilt kit from happylittlestitchshop.com. And I will add the shapes. You do need the Be Vintage So Simple shapes. I will add the shapes to your invoice when your quilt kit's ready to ship in March. And then outside of that, you need like all of the normal stuff. So you need the kit, the So Simple shapes, large cottage vintage trim to use with the binding. So that's that large cottage vintage trim. And you need some of the large beehive vintage trim. And 10.5 Trim-It ruler, 1/4-inch bias tape maker, cute little buttons, sewing interfacing, applique glue, and then floss for some embroidery here and there. So those are the supplies you need for the Be Vintage Sampler Kit, Carolyn. Hello, Deborah. Kim, hello. Okay, just ordered my, I cannot wait to see you make it. That is one that I have not tackled. And so I have been enjoying it vicariously through others who have made it. And it is gorgeous. And I so appreciate it when you guys send me pictures and let me enjoy it through you because I have not made it. Okay, so Christmas Eve quilt kit, Jane Austen quilt kit in the shop ready to ship. I have a few more things to share with you from shopkeeping this morning. And then my advice question comes. Okay, I have put table runners in the shop listed individually for you guys to purchase individually. Okay. Okay. First up, this is called Sunny Rainbow. So if you go to happylittlestitchshop.com and you search for Sunny Rainbow Table Topper, this will come up. We have this available in the shop for you. Your kit comes with everything you need, pattern and fabric for quilt top and binding to make the 36 by 36 inch table topper. So this one is in the shop. Tav says, got my little surprise packet I won from you yesterday. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Congratulations on your little prize. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you so much for joining our new release party. I appreciate that too. I hope you had fun. Okay, another kit, table topper kit that we have in the shop, ready to ship, is Bursting in Air. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. That's the name of this one. So if you search for table topper Bursting in Air, this one will pop up. Super cute, patriotic table topper at happylittlestitchshop.com right now. Then the next one we have is called Summer Garden, and it's by Heather Peterson. She designed this one, and that's what it looks like. So if you search for table topper, Summer Garden. Oh, for heaven's sakes, if I give you the right name, that might help. Summer Garden. this will pop up and we can get it shipped out to you right away. And the last one that I have online is the latest table topper. And this one is called Sewing Days, and it's by J. Wecker Frisch. And that is what it looks like. What a cute wall hanging that would be, you guys. That would be really cute to hang up in your sewing room. So this one is called Sewing Days. So if you search for table topper Sewing Days, it's by J. Wecker Frisch, and it's in the shop, ready to ship. Oof. Okay. Kevin, oh my gosh, Andrea, I'm so loved. Oh my gosh. So many Canadian connections here. Laurie Head says, thanks, Colleen. I do try to show you my methods on making straight bias and unbiased tape. That helped you out. Okay, my last thing is a restock. We sold out these. This is the Sue Daily Rotating Cutting Mat. It is 16-inch rotating cutting mat. So you can just turn it and cut and turn it and cut. It's super, super handy. Everyone who has gotten one of these from us has raved about it. So these are back in stock because I sold out of my last one, got the new shipment in, so they are back in stock now. Rotating Cutting Mat by Sue Daily. Jen says, I feel like I haven't gotten all these and I'm in the club. Need to go look. Yeah, I think you have. And it should, there are two other ones besides these. Yeah, so there's the bunny one and there's, well, let me show you. So you should have gotten the bunny one and this one right here. So this was January, February, March, April, May, and June. The next one to come is the pumpkin one, which I believe is designed by Laurie, I think. I'm pretty sure. So this one's going to be coming next at some point. But you should have gotten those 6, Jen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this latest one. And I don't have anything outstanding from you, so I'm pretty sure you have them all. So many cute things, says Judy. I love how they come in boxes too. Me too. Okay, so I got a few, like, I wouldn't really call it a haul from vacation because I don't really get a lot of haul. Like, I don't typically spend a ton of money, but I found some really good deals up in Door County. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Isn't this super cute? So this was such a good find. Oh my gosh. All of these things that I got were like 75% off. So this was a really good find. Look at that. It closes all the way. This chain is just in the way. Close it all the way. I debated about painting it. I'm not sure that I will, but how cute is that? So, so cute, filled with chunky thread that is back in stock. And FYI, blocking boards are in transit to me right now. So for those of you who are waiting for blocking boards, they're on the way to me right now. So this is super cute, super, super cute. 75% off. The shop was using it to like display something. And I got this. So this is going to be part of my new sewing space setup. But here's where I need advice. Yarn looks so cute in there. It does look so cute in there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And the white kind of sets it off, I feel like. So I might not paint it. Laurie says the pumpkin one is hers. Yes. Yay. Okay, so Kim says, will you be invoicing quilt kits and cross-stitch kits together? So yes, my goal is anything that I have ready to be invoiced, my goal is to always try to get it onto one thing for you, which might mean that you get invoices multiple times. So I apologize in advance for that, but you might get like the invoice and then I'll come across your name on another list that you've reserved something that's ready to go. So then I'll add it to your invoice and I'll send it to you again. So you might get invoices a couple times, but I try to have everything be on the same order if at all possible. And if you know that you're expecting something, and I forget to put it on your invoice, please just give me a heads up and I can add it for you. Because I can't always keep track of everybody who has everything. You know what I mean? So if you know that you're expecting something, you can just send me an email or a message and ask. And I'll be like, yep, that's ready to go. I'll add it to your invoice, or I'll say, well, that one's not quite ready to go yet. Kathy says, I want the round rotating at some point. It's pretty handy. It's pretty handy. The yarn looks so cute in there. They're super cute, so cute. Yes, blocking boards are coming. Laurie says, yes, that's super cute, Angela. Thank you. I have square one, and it takes more room to rotate with all the corners. Aha. Mm-hmm. Adorable. I mean, woohoo. Colleen says, out of context, but when do we start the Prairie Life stitch along? That's coming in this invoicing that is going to be coming. We start it in September. Okay, here is where my question comes in. I also found these. They were only $3. They were only $3. It's such a good find. And originally I thought, okay, perfect. I will store rulers in here, like all my quilting rulers. I was trying to find cute storage things, but I don't really like it. I don't really like it with the rulers in it. So my mind has been changed. What would you use these for storage? Or would you? Do you like them? Do you not like them? And what can I utilize these for? I thought they were cute and they were a pretty good deal. And I thought I had a really clear plan as to what I was going to use them for. But once I put the rulers in there, I don't really like it. And I think the biggest ruler that I could fit in here is maybe an 8.5-inch square. So that's where I need advice. I could put small rulers in there. You have the same idea as me, Colleen. I thought I was signed up for the party. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if you are or not off the top of my head, Valeria. So message me and I can look and check into that and we can figure that out. That's not a problem. Ooh, fat quarters. Like ruler storage, says Colleen. So I should try to stick with the ruler storage. People are saying fat quarters. That's a good idea. Small books or patterns. That's a good idea. Do you have a list for Needlework Expo this weekend? I do have a list running of what people have requested. So, yep, I have a list running for Needlework Expo this weekend. And I've been getting all of the preview emails from the designers. So from those emails, I've also been making lists. So I have lists from your requests, and then I also have lists just based off of the previews that I've been seeing. I have some of those, and I put charm packs and layer cakes in them. I put them on my shelf for decorating my sewing room. They're easy to change out. Thread spools, maybe. Scissors and cutters. That's a good idea. Okay, so you guys have given lots of additional thoughts. I just thought they were cute. Then I thought, well, I could paint them maybe and make them kind of happier. But they're kind of cute. I don't know. They were only $3, so I felt like I couldn't go wrong. I couldn't go wrong. Jars with buttons in them. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I wonder. Well, they fit in there. Oh, look at that. They're Here's an idea. Cute little storage jars. Fit right in there. Oh, more stitch card pillows. That's a good idea, Sharon. Laurie says, I now put my rulers in my Happy Place cutting station organizer. I gotta look at that. Ooh, okay. Let me try that out. So the jars could be a cute idea. And I just happen to have I don't have enough to fill it. My little ones. Look at that. That could work for a few vintage trims, spools. You guys have all given really good ideas. Could you put that ruler suggestion is a good suggestion because my rulers are driving me a little bit crazy. And so I've been trying to figure out a good way to store them. My Happy Place cutting station organizer. How big of a ruler can you fit in there? I wonder. I got to go look at the measurements. Could you put one of those wooden things that have slots cut in them to stand rulers in it down inside it? I don't know, but that's another good idea. Because that's what I don't like about it is that these rulers are like flopping all over the place and there's not really any organization to it. And like it's all in a container, but it's not really organized. So I don't like this. But if it had slots, that could be a different story. So that's a good idea. Triangles on a roll, cross stitch patterns. Oh, that's a good idea. Or your granny square pin cushion. Oh, that's a good idea. I took my 56 count linen to my eye doctor to let me see the holes. That is hysterical, Carolyn. That looks cute with the trims. It does look cute with the trims. It's a good idea. It's a cute idea. And the jars were cute too. I like the jars. You could put some styrofoam in the bottom to raise the jars up. That's a good idea. Hello, Karen. Layer cakes on end or roll up fat quarters and put on end as display or small cans inside with scissors. That's a good idea too. 12.5 inches is the biggest ruler that fits in the cutting station. Well, that's a good size though. I wouldn't expect it to go much bigger than that. All right, I might have to get some My Happy Place cutting stations. Has anybody had one yet? Or anybody who doesn't have one yet? I should put it online to get an idea of how many people would like one so that I know how many to order. Maybe paint them white. Yeah, so that was my other question. Would you guys paint them? And would you paint them white or would you do like a happy color? I would love to have Laurie's paint. I looked at one point to try to carry that paint in the shop. And I couldn't find it anywhere. 12.5 wide, but wide fits in, but taller will fit inside, meaning my rectangle rulers. Oh, that's nice. I do have one. Love it. Happy Co. So I have to decide if I'm going to paint those or not. Because these don't look very happy, but they do look, authentic to old toolboxes. So thank you for your advice. Happy colors. Yeah, instead of white, you're saying happy colors, Rhonda? Do you or Laurie have a YouTube for blocking the grannies? Laurie does. Laurie does. It's very easy. I think she talked about it in her second crochet granny square crochet series. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I feel like it's in her. Let me look. Hold on. Laurie Holt. Laurie Holy. Oh my gosh. Laurie Holt blocking. I feel like it was in her second one. There's one out there from Riley Blake Designs. Does Laurie say anything? No. Let me find Laurie's channel. Go to her playlist, look at her crochet series. I haven't done any of those cute. I'm just gonna zip through this. It's not in the second one. So if you do a YouTube search for Laurie Holt blocking, you'll oh, she says it is in her crochet series on her YouTube channel. So just look on Laurie's YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you go to Laurie's YouTube channel, this is what it looks like. And if you go to at the top, it has like home videos, and there's a thing you can click that says playlists. And she has all of her videos separated out based on topic. So for so longs, there's a so long playlist for paper crafting, for So Simple Shapes series, for the remix series. There are different playlists. There's also a crochet playlist. So if you click on that crochet series playlist, there aren't many videos out there to go through. So you should be able to find the blocking one. Easy peasy. I use desktop letter, graduated letter oriented from a ruler. Some of my long ones made a case for them, and my square ones I kept in a decorated box. I received an order in from you. Oh, nice. Well, that sounds really organized. I love it. Carrie says, happy colors, Angela. Need all the happy we can get. I agree. I'm going to need to talk to Laurie about trying to get my hands on some of her paint, if I can. Otherwise, I'll look on Amazon. Arlene, or fill with a little crochet granny pillows. That's a good idea too. Laurie says, that's why I designed it. Holds everything you need at your cutting station. It's so important to have all the tools handy. It is so important. So as I'm going through and trying to get this space better organized, and those are the types of things I need. Laurie's T-pins for blocking are nice too. They are. April says, just looked up organized cutting station. Looks great. Angela, you could wrap those new boxes in Prairie fabric. Those new boxes. Oh, I could wrap them. I've never done that. Painting, I've done like a gajillion times. Wrapping in fabric, I've not done that. Okay, Carrie, so don't, if you guys are looking for a happy cutting station, I'm going to order some. So be sure you come back to happylittlestitchshop.com to get them. Okay, so the blocking video is on Laurie's YouTube channel, so be sure you find it there. Okay, that was it. I really wanted advice on storage ideas for these little cuties and painting or no painting. I think you guys have answered my questions, and you've given me a ton of ideas. I need to... You got your pillow forms. Yay, Kay. That's so exciting. I love making those pillows. They're so fun to make. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. We've got a ton of new stuff in the shop, and more stuff is coming every week. I have new collections that are slated to arrive next week, so I'm very, very excited about that. I haven't put out the scrappy background bundle yet, but I'm going to try to get that done today or tomorrow if possible. and get an idea of how many people are looking for that so that we can start cutting those up and making those available for you. So I know some people were asking about it. It's on my list. I'm just trying to dig out a little bit after being gone. But I'm super excited about everything that's coming. I'm excited to move into phase 3 of Happy Little Stitch Shop, and that'll be coming. We'll be starting that process next month. So I'm have all my fingers and toes crossed for like smooth things to fall into place nicely without problems, because that is going to just make this whole thing run so much more smoothly. So I'm very, very excited about it. And I hope you guys will come along on the ride with me. All right, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Please have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Please be safe and get lots of stitching and fun things in. And I will see you next week on Monday for our floss tube. And I will see you on Thursday for our live stream. And we are going to fit in a cross stitch hour. So a stitchy hour, happy little stitch hour on either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So one of those 3 days next week before school starts. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I will include all that information in my newsletter. And I hope you guys can join me for that next week. See you guys tonight at our Stitching with Laurie Club meeting. For those of you who are in our Stitching with Laurie Club, I can't wait to discuss all the fun stuff with you. And thank you so, so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. I'm glad to be back, and I missed you guys. I'm happy to be here with you. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Take care. Happy stitching.